My name is Jalen, and today I'll be asking a series of questions. Before we get started, can I get your name and age?
Ameer, and I'm 27.
First question, what motivated you to purchase an electric vehicle?
What motivated me to purchase an electric vehicle is to save on gas and drive my favorite brand of car, which is a Tesla.
How long have you owned an electric vehicle, and how has your experience been like so far?
It's been a month and a half, and it's a very enjoyable experience.
What do you enjoy most about driving an electric vehicle?
I like the self-driving features, and I like the instant speed you could get when driving.
Have you noticed any savings on fuel costs since switching to an electrical vehicle? Perhaps you can provide some examples.
Well, yeah, filling up my electric car is way cheaper than my gas car than you get from a full tank, so yeah.
How much did you pay for a full tank with your previous car?
Around on the gas prices now it's like $50. But now it's only like 28 to 30.
What has been your experience with maintenance costs compared to a traditional gasoline vehicle?
I haven't spent anything on maintenance yet with my car.
Did you take advantage of any government incentives or rebates when purchasing your electric vehicle? How did that impact your decision?
Yeah, I got the EV rebate for my car, and it impacted my decision because it took a significant amount of money off my car.
How important was the environmental aspect in your decision to buy an electric vehicle?
Well, when you have an electric vehicle, you're not bringing fumes into the air, so it's good to not have gas.
Do you feel that owning an electric vehicle has made a positive impact on your carbon footprint? Why or why not?
I believe it has, because when you're driving a car, you're adding your carbon footprint into the air, which is fumes. So I would say yes, it has, because I'm just driving an electric car.
What has been your experience been with charging your electric vehicle? Do you primarily charge at home or do you use public charging stations?
I mostly charge at home, but if I go on like a road trip, I would use a public charging station, and the experience is pretty smooth.
How convenient do you find the charging stations in your area? Are there any challenges you faced?
They're very convenient. I can find at least 4 charging stations within 5 miles near my house, so it's pretty nice, and there hasn't been any challenges I've faced.
How does the performance of your electrical vehicle compare to your previous gasoline car?
Well, coming from a Kia Soul, which is not very fast, it's a huge performance upgrade to what I've had.
What features of your electric car do you find most beneficial?
I'd say the autopilot, and what else? Maybe just the autopilot.
Has owning an electrical vehicle changed your driving habits or lifestyle in any way? If so, how?
It hasn't really changed my lifestyle, but when driving an electric vehicle, you do tend to drive a little bit slower so you're not wasting all your miles.
What advice would you give to someone considering to purchase an electric vehicle?
I would say buying an electric vehicle, you should plan based on your scenario and how far like your job and work and stuff is. So if you have to drive far, it may not be that ideal. But if you're driving local and you don't drive far for school, I'd say electric vehicle is nice.
Do you see yourself continuing to own an electrical vehicle in the future? Why or why not?
I could see myself continuing driving an electric vehicle. I mean, I don't mind gas and I don't mind electric. They're both really the same to me, so I don't see why not.
What improvements or changes would you like to see in the electrical vehicle market?
Maybe down in the future just have bigger mile banks.
Is there anything else you would like to share about your experience as an electric vehicle owner that we haven't already covered?
I believe we covered everything. Yeah.
That's everything. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.